Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this reading. My name is Zane and we are going to be taking a look at the career and finance energy for the sign of Sagittarius for the month of November. Now Sag, do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take the messages as they resonate, drop the ones that do not, and also check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. Now Sag, I do not offer personal readings, so if you get a DM from somebody that is not me, that is someone impersonating me, please do keep that in mind. I also do daily content on my Instagram, so if that's your thing, definitely give me a follow there. But with all of that said, let's go ahead and get into this reading. This message resonates, please do consider hitting that like button so other people can see the video. Subscribe for future updates and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. All right, let's see what we have here for you. I like to do a 5-card spread for these career and finance readings. And let me make sure everything is set up here and in view. Take 3 cards to clarify as we go along. All right. Energy on the bottom, you have the 2 of Wands. So this is a decision point. You can see this person here has walked onto a cross in or a fork in the road. They're at a crossroads and they're deciding which path is best for them. As you can see, this is the sort of the Ace of Wands, which comes before it is the start of a journey, but this person is now at the first sort of decision point in the journey. And for this person, it says that the research, planning, and discovery that you may do right now that leads you down the path that you want to go sets you up for the 3 of Wands, which is initial success. It is growth and expansion. So it's almost like this month for you, Sagittarius, I have to say there's some sort of big choice or a big decision to make in this month, with the 2 of Wands on the bottom, but not just the 2 of Wands, this Lover's card, which we're going to get into now. So right away in this middle card here is kind of the overall message for the month. This Lover's card, obviously in love and romance, it can talk about starting a new relationship, finding a partner, anything like that. But in other contexts, in every other context, it's a big choice. It's a big decision. And with that, it's sort of weighing options or weighing decisions, but this is a big one. Okay, it says you have some sort of big decision to make. You can see the 2 dolphins, the 2 people, and the Lover's card is the sign of Gemini. Gemini is the sign of duality. So it's kind of like, again, you know, here we are here, Sagittarius, dueling choices, dueling paths. Which one is best for you? And this could be around your career. This could be around how to handle finances. This could be a choice between a new job, you know, staying at the current job or getting a new job. And I would say, I'll get into this more as we go along, but I do feel like this is a pretty big month for you to start off with these 2 cards here. So right away in the middle, or excuse me, in the beginning of the month or the first week of November, you have the Tower. Okay, this is obviously a feared moment in the tarot. You should not be afraid of this card. You should not be afraid of any cards. Let me explain why. The Tower is a sort of jolt of energy that can be an upheaval, but it can also, more importantly, expose an illusion. Okay, the Tower says that potentially there's something in your life that is not in your highest interest or in the benefit of your highest good in some way. And that's kind of what this Tower card's explaining here. You know, this can indicate you being, you know, shaken down in your foundation, but it does say that, you know, who wants to live in a house of cards, right? And so it's kind of like the universe coming in and shaking something up for you. And so there could be a revelation. The other thing about the Tower is it can simply be a revelation being made available. What I want to tell you is that I feel energetically it's around a, there's this weird energy in this reading around somebody that you trust that doesn't have your best interest at hand here, Sagittarius, is what I feel like saying. Because of the 7 of Swords and the Tower here in these ends and at the ends of this reading. So this choice here could be around information that you share with people, is what I feel like saying. I'm not trying to strike fear, but that's kind of what I feel like saying. You have this Seven of Pentacles here in the middle of the month. This seven, or towards the second week of the month, Seven of Pentacles is long-term investments paying off. This is something that's been growing and accumulating over time here. This is typically a long-term investment. I've already said that, but I'm talking about something like a home or a retirement account, or if you've been in crypto or stocks, a specific stock for a while. This can mean that the harvest is ready to be picked here. As you can see, this person is doing. Very good card for investments in general. Good card for work or business in general as well. It says that you've put in the hard work, and there's some sort of reward coming around that. With that, towards the third week of the month, or the back half of the month, you have the Page of Wands. For some of you, this is a job offer, okay? For some of you, this is a job offer here, and you're deciding, do I stay, do I go? Others of you, this is just a really good card for enterprise. Wands is the suit of enterprise, but it's good news coming in, good news arriving in some area of your life. Offers, opportunities, people coming in that help you see something, provide some sort of helpful information. Could be a download from the universe as well. Maybe as you're, mowing the grass, or folding the laundry, or on your walk, or in the grocery store, some sort of information being downloaded when you least expect it can also indicate that. But some of you have a choice to make in your career. And in some ways, it's sort of like a good position to be in, because it's like a choice between two offers, or staying or going. At the end of the month here, towards the back half of the month, you have the Seven of Swords, which is a liar, cheater, stealer. I always say, when I get this card in a career situation, be very careful of a gossiper. Be very careful of somebody undermining you. I would say, just with the Tower here, over here to start the month, both cards can in some way. This card, Seven of Swords in particular, is deception. This is an upheaval. I would just, trust your gut, trust your intuition about maybe someone trying to gather information in some ways. With that Seven of Swords, always just kind of a warning. So yeah, let's see what this may be. Let's go ahead and pull these three cards to clarify. Yeah, you have the Three of Swords, heartbreak, divorce, separation, breakup. But this is obviously not a love reading. So this is a clear combination of a breakup and a love situation, but in this reading, the Three of Swords can indicate severing ties, okay? I don't see any other indications of job loss here, and so I don't think it's a job loss. I think there could be a revelation here being made true for you. Let's see what else we have. We have the Ace of Cups, which is happiness, okay? It's a new beginning in some area of your life, where your cup will be overflowing, where you will have some level of joy, some level of satisfaction. It's a really nice card. It can also indicate the start of a new project, the start of a new creative venture, anything like that happening here. And lastly, you have the Six of Cups, someone from the past trying to re-enter, which I don't love with the Seven of Swords. If you have a history with this person, I would just keep it, like very like business related. I can't tell you what to do. The Six of Cups could also mean something that you've always wanted to do. It can mean nostalgia. It can mean something that you're looking back on and it's like, wow, this is something I've always wanted to do, especially as you get an offer associated with it as well, with the Page of Wands. And so take it as it resonates, but I would be careful of maybe if you had a rocky history with someone in the past, of that person trying to re-enter with the Seven of Swords. So let's go ahead and see what else we have here. If you're enjoying this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already, drop a comment to let me know what you think, and maybe share this video with a friend. Also, really appreciate you being here. Thank you for spending your time with me. Hope things are going well for you. And check out my website. There's a link to that in the description below. You can sign up for my email list. So let's see what we have here. Okay, you have patience. That's the Temperance card. This is a really nice card. This is all about patience, balance, moderation. It's also can indicate a turnaround. It can indicate healing and alchemy as well. It's a card of alchemy, mixing two or more suits of the tarot, fire and water, earth and air, whatever, and alchemizing something into your life here. For some of you, this has maybe been a job that you've always wanted coming around, some situation like that. Let's see here. Okay, yeah, okay, you have the Lovers twice. Okay, this is no joke here. Okay, so we had the Lovers to start off this reading as the overall message. Two of Wands, fork in the road, having a decision to make, and now you have it again. Okay, and there's a big choice, big choice. I sound like a broken record, and that's because when that happens in these readings, the universe is doubling down, putting all the chips on the table and saying, listen up, Sag, this is for real. And so this is not to put pressure on you, but you know, sometimes we're at these sort of decision points, we're at these forks in the road that can determine where we go next. And that's what I feel like some of you are dealing with. You're going to make the right choice. You have recognition and reward with this Three of Pentacles. Really nice work, but it's also a nice card. This can mean, this is the Three of Pentacles. It can mean teammates, teamwork, team environment. With the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups, trust your intuition. Okay, you have the Four of Swords. Is it that card? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, the Three of Cups and the Six of Swords here. Okay, so you will definitely be celebrating at some point in this month, having made the right choice for you. Okay, I see you, obviously we've been talking about this big decision, this fork in the road, and I see you making the right choice, where the Three of Cups is joy, celebration, good times with others. It is your social circle as well, but you also have two cards of healing with the Four of Swords, rest and rejuvenation, the Patience card, Temperance, and the Six of Swords, which is moving on. Going to new shorelines, seeing new people, going new places, transitioning forward. It's a really nice card. So yeah, I see you making the right choice here. Let's see what else we have. Pathway, very nice. Coffin, false person, expectation, and message of concern. You know what I also wanted to see was on the bottom here. Yeah, third eye. Okay, that's trusting your intuition. Okay, that's your foresight, your psychic vision, which we all have. It's just a little bit of a misconception, but yeah, definitely trust your gut around someone. False person, you know, that's basically the Seven of Swords and message of concern. Communication, concerning, troubling communication, finding out that maybe someone you trusted here, betraying your trust with the Six of Cups as well. Pathway, though, is your true north. It's your true destiny. It's what you're supposed to be doing in this lifetime. That's the fork in the road. Do you stay where you are, or do you follow your destiny? Okay, don't let anyone persuade you out of following your destiny, is what I feel like telling you, Sagittarius. There is, you know, when you begin to awaken, when you begin to wake up and follow your true north, your destiny here, people leave your life. This is not death. Coffin is not death in this card. It's an ending. This is people leaving. And I would say with that Tower moment here in the beginning with expectation, don't just be careful of putting so high of expectations on yourself that it feels like things are collapsing when they're not, when they actually aren't. So you also have this distant horizons on the bottom, which is good times ahead, good situations in the future. Yeah, the skies are clear for you after you make this decision and when you maybe set a boundary with someone. So love this reading. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe if you're not already. Check out my website, zaneintuitive.com. Very grateful to the people donating down below. Thank you so much for your support. I will see you in the next one.